I want you to understand that we've come from nothing. We were born with nothing and we're going to leave with nothing. So why are we playing small? You know, 1 week you take action. You've got your website up now. You've got your brand up right now. Year number one is the grind. Year number two is the growth. And year number three is the gold. And what you're going to see in 3 years' time, how this community is developed, we're going to have people wishing they were a part of this. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is Haroon Qureshi in the house. And today we're back in to our next session, our booster session. And mashallah, there's so many of you on, and it's so nice being able to connect with you personally. Like I know a lot of you have been messaging in the groups, sending voice messages, but finally seeing you, there's that level of human interaction is really important. I feel, right, just to connect with everyone personally, and you know, for those that haven't come on the call, this is why it's really important for you to jump on the call, because you get to see amazing people that you're working alongside. I want to start off by, I was thinking, how am I going to start off this? And I'm going to start off from a very negative light, okay? And in a very negative way, okay? And that is just to remind everyone something that you probably don't want a reminder about, all right? Which is we're all going to die, okay? In 100 years, we're not going to be in existence, all right? Now, why am I sounding so morbid so early in this session today? And the reason why I just want to remind you of that reality, something you know, is because I want you to understand that we've come from nothing. We were born with nothing and we're going to leave with nothing. So why are we playing small? Okay. Like, why are we in a position where our lives, our thinking is very small and we're not really pushing ourselves to achieve far more than we can? All right. Now, taking into consideration you're on this webinar today, obviously that shows you are taking action to take your life to another level. But I just want you to reflect on this point a little bit deeper to give you a bit more of a motivation and energy to really keep going and to push even harder. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a quick story of something that happened to me on the weekend. Okay, so on the weekend, I was in France. All right, I took a little weekend trip to France with a few people, and on the way back from France, our flight got delayed. Okay, our flight got delayed. So as our flight got delayed, you know, we're sitting there. There was kind of some news of coming of, you know, some the flight's gonna come soon. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay. So I was going towards the bathroom. One of the guys I was with was coming to the bathroom with me. Okay. So we both went to the bathroom same time. And then when I left the bathroom, I was calling him and I called his name and I was like, yo, are you here? Hello, hello. And everyone's probably looking at me like, why is this guy in the bathroom screaming somebody's name? So I went out of the bathroom. I looked for my friend who I was looking to find, and I went back into the bathroom and I called him again. I was like, you know, where is he? And I realized, okay, he's not here. He's gone back to where the seating area was, right? And then I turned my head around and I saw somebody. And I'm like, my instant subconscious was like, I've seen this person before. And I looked a little bit closer and I realized who he was. He was a Premier League footballer. Okay. He was a professional footballer. All right. Now, not just a professional footballer. Okay. Like I've bumped into a professional footballer on the way to putting petrol in my car. And I've met a footballer. I played for Man City. Didn't, you know, it's just another human being. It's not that deep. Well done. He's achieved something, right? But the reason why I was more starstruck at this moment in time is because this footballer plays for the team that I support. Okay. He plays for the team that I support, which is Chelsea. All right. I'm a massive Chelsea fan. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Chelsea. Right. So, anyway, he's a footballer. And I was like, I see this guy every week. I never miss a match. Right. Very rarely I miss a match. So I see this guy. And I'm like, I went up to him and I'm like, you're so and so. And he's like, yes, I am. And I'm like, started talking to him, took a picture of them. And I was like, went out the bathroom. And then I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, I was in a bit of a shock mode, right? And then he came out, he's on his phone. And then I looked at my phone and I showed him a picture. I went back up to him. I showed him a picture of me and my son at Stamford Bridge going to a Chelsea match, right? And then afterwards, I was like, can you send, my two boys, can you send them a little video? And he's like, it was really cool. He sent them a nice video. And I sent my son, I was like, I was messaging him saying, look at this video. And he's like calling me, what the hell, right? So it was just like an amazing, like random experience. And he ended up on the same flight as me as well. And the funny thing about this flight was it was because it's only a 1 hour flight. It's not like a flight where you've got like business class, first class, and economy. There's only economy, right? So this guy, he earns about 200,000 pounds a week. That's his salary, which is what, 800,000 pounds a month, right? Over $1 million a month in his salary. And he probably sat next to somebody on that flight who has no idea who this guy is. Yeah. And then I went on the flight, and the flight attendants were like, oh, that's a footballer. And and I was having a conversation with them. Okay, anyway, why am I telling you this story? The reason why I'm telling you this story is whenever something happens, I like to reflect on what could the lesson be. All right. And the lesson for me was I understood the reason why I was wowed, other than the fact that he's a Chelsea player, right, is because he's on another level beyond majority of us. Okay, in terms of his whether it be finances, his following, whatever it is, right? He's played a big game, and he's hit a high level in that game, right? And it kind of reminded me of one reality, which is what I see in business. I attended a business event. I spent about $80,000 to be at this event, and I was around entrepreneurs at that time that were earning a lot of money. And even like one of the entrepreneurs went on to sell one of his companies for hundreds of millions, right? And one of the things they said at the event was this. I'll show you a balloon. Can you see there's a balloon here, right? And then I've got one that's blown up, and I've got one that is not blown up. All right. And what you see is if I said to everyone on this call, make £1 million, right? Your mind is like this balloon. It finds it impossible to understand and be able to comprehend that reality that you can make £1 million, right? Because your mind has not expanded to that level yet. All right. So our minds are like this. Our minds are like this. And what I want to do in this program is expand your mind on what is available and what you can achieve in life. Okay. Now, I want you to understand there's no get rich quick scheme. It's going to take week on week of taking action, month on month of taking action. And imagine, 1 week you take action, you've got your website up now. You've got your brand up right now. You're communicating with leads. You've got your first client on board. With time, your mind's going to go bigger and bigger the more action you take. And then you're going to hit a hurdle. It's going to go smaller again. You're going to have a challenge. You're going to have a problem, this problem, that problem. It's going to take more effort, more grind. It's going to require more crier, until the point that your belief system, the beliefs that you have in your mind of what is you're able to do, is going to start expanding and expanding and expanding. And the only way to do that is taking action. Okay. So I want to give you a bit of an idea of what to expect in this program, right? And what I'm trying to achieve here. Number one, my main goal of this program is not to make you £1 million. It's not to make you £100,000 or whatever it is. It's first and foremost, make you the more money than your 9 to 5. So first and foremost, we want to get you a little bit above 9 to 5, so you're more financially comfortable. But at the same time, I want to get you in a position where you no longer need to work 9 to 5. For some of you, that's £2,000 a month, £3,000 a month, £4,000 a month, £5,000 a month, right? Once we got to that level, then we can scale it to 10K a month and beyond. All right. So the whole aspect of what I'm doing here is I want to get you at that 9 to 5 rat race. Okay. Now, the reason why I've got you to focus on a service-based business is, number one, is when you're providing a service to other business, you can charge premium prices, meaning with 3 clients, you can make £3,000 a month, which is probably more than most of your salaries. Okay. So it's very easy to replace your income when you're charging, selling something expensive to other people. to other companies who can afford it. Okay. The reason why I focused on AI is because that is a booming industry where new tools are being released day by day, week by week, month by month, so that when you're implementing it, these companies are going to want somebody to come and implement it in for their business. So we're at the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect price point. Okay. But the third thing that I'm really focusing on doing is building this community. All right. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to give you the training, the mentoring, the done for you business, all just hand it over to you without any additional like thousands of pound cost, because I want as many people to benefit from this as possible. Because what we're doing is we're building a community where we're going to be beyond me. Okay. I want everyone here to be taking lead in supporting each other, helping each other with the businesses, growing businesses with each other, investing in each other's businesses. If one person's struggling, everyone helps pick them up and move them forward in the right direction. That's what we need to really be building. Okay. So I wanted to create this a community where we're supporting each other, and I wanted to go beyond business. Okay. If people are spiritual and they want to develop their deen, we can come in and have people involved within the community that can help with that, right? If somebody needs counseling, they've got mental health issues, we need people within the community that can help with that, right? If somebody is into fitness in the community, we all need to lose weight. Somebody can come in and help everyone with that, right? So what I want to do is I want to create this elite community where we're increasing our income, we're supporting each other in all factors of life. And one of the things that I really want to focus on doing is, as we're growing our income, I want us to collectively as a community go and invest in other businesses. Sharifat, if you could just put yourself on mute. Thank you. Yeah. So I want us to invest in other businesses. So when we sell those, we can all have massive exits and benefit in the long term as well. All right. So I want you to understand this is not just a course. Here's a course, go and figure it out. I'm leaving it to you. All right. My goal is a 10-year vision of us collectively building together and then being in a position where we can give those businesses to the children, that our children, so they're not in the position where they're stuck in that 9 to 5. They can use the power of that money to give in charity, and inshallah we'll have the Sadaqah Jariyah for that, right? So year number 1 is all about getting you out of the 9 to 5. We're going to build the business, we're going to get clients, they're going to be paying us, and we're going to get out of the 9 to 5 and earn more money than a job can do. Year number 2 is the growth. Okay, we want to then scale that to between 10K to 100K a month. And I've got a plan on how you're going to do that. Once we get to that bridge, I'll show you how to cross it. And then from there, we want to get to beyond 6 figures collectively and individually. Okay, in year 3 is the gold. So year number 1 is the grind, year number 2 is the growth, and year number 3 is the gold. And what you're going to see in 3 years time, how this community is developed, we're going to have people wishing they were a part of this. Okay, they're going to be wishing, oh, I wish I can come in. But like I said, I'm not going to invite everyone after that. I'm going to close it off. Those people that are in, they're in. Those people are not in. Okay. Now, in terms of the first year, the first 3 months is the build. Okay. We're going to build your brand, your website, start getting your first clients on board. And then month number 3 to 9 is where I'm going to get you to scale your clients to between 3 to 10 clients so that you're earning a good income coming in. Okay. And then from month 9 to 12 is I want you to build a team around that. So that you can automate it. So once you've got 3 to 10 clients and earning anywhere between 5 to 10K a month, I want you to build a team around that. So a lot of that work is automated. So you've got a lot of time freedom and you've got that money freedom. All right. So this is the game we're playing. All right. This is the game we're playing over the next few years and the coming years ahead. I don't want us to play small. I want us to play big. And every month, I want us to do those small actions month in, month out. And what you will see is the difference isn't going to be a week after week, month after month. Where you are at the end of the year, you'll be able to see where we are and what we've been able to achieve. All right. So if there's one message I want to give for you as part of this community is let's aim to play big and not play small. You're here for that reason. So let's go in. Let's understand the long-term vision of what we're creating. Let's put in the effort, the action, and together we're going to achieve something amazing, inshallah. All right. So that was my my 2 cents of smart. Do you want to add anything onto that?
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, like if I start coughing, just forgive me.
Only one.
Um, uh, yeah, really well, eloquently said, Haroon, mashallah. And yeah, the key here is, like you said, is having that high vision. And I think all of us need to have that high vision for ourselves, and then understand like what we're doing here is creating that community, um, where we're all supporting each other in whatever area it is. Like for example, one of the things that I'm focusing on at the moment quite a lot is my health. Um, so if someone else needs that help, someone else needs that support, you know, you have, by your side trustworthy people that can help you on that as well. So 100%. Um, I think we're at a really awesome timing at the moment, like Corinne said, in terms of AI. We're in a really amazing timing at the moment, and it's only going to grow. And yeah, I think we can all crush it. I want to see every single one of us really succeed, and I think that needs to be the dream for all of us, inshallah. Yeah.
Well, awesome. Got it. All right, guys. Let's jump into helping some of you with your businesses. So I know there's a bunch of you that have come on. Just make sure you've got your name on the screen. I've got a dot. I don't know who a dot is. So just make sure you've got your name. If you can, put your webcam on. There's a few of you. If you can, Akil, Abdullah, Kudra, Klenoris, Said, whoever can put their webcam on, awesome. It's nice to see your beautiful faces, inshallah. All right. Who wants to jump in and review their website? Let's start with that. Is there anyone that would like to jump in? This is your who's that? Does somebody want to jump in? Hamza wants to jump in. Cool. All right. So if everyone could just make sure they're on mute. Hamza, just go ahead and jump on unmute. How are things going for you, Hamza?
Alhamdulillah, they're going good. Just going back and forth in terms of finding a brand name. Because I'm using ChatGPT, but it's giving me some very generic names, and the names that it does come up with, the domain's already taken. And I was going through, I think it was module 2, and you mentioned, does it need to have an IO at the end, or what would you say?
Got it. What's your niche?
It's in terms of it's to do with real estate, but what I want to end up doing is push it into Airbnb, but I want to start off with real estate
Got it.
as a
Cool.
whole, and then push it into Airbnb as well as like
Got
a
it.
subsidiary.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So it doesn't need to be IO and it doesn't need to
Okay.
be AI. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry too much about that. Now, if you are struggling to select a domain name, majority of the things that ChatGPT will probably give you is probably taken because they're going to be
Yeah.
coming up with the common sense things, right?
Yeah.
So what I would suggest you do is, in fact, if I just share my screen, actually, let me just search it for a moment. Proper. So all right, let me just share my screen, and then can everyone see my screen?
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah, got it. All right. So what you're gonna want to do, yeah, is just have a look at some of the words that might pop up to you, right? So for example, the word here is keys, yeah. So that is like a property related word. So you can come up with
Yeah.
something right like connected to that, right?
Yeah.
And then like be my guest with a B or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So what I like to do is if I'm struggling, I like to see who else is creating something. What are their brand names? What are their brand names?
Okay.
And what can I kind of build from that
Yeah.
what triggers in my mind, right?
Yeah.
That can grow from there. Second thing
Yeah.
is the second aspect is uh normally you can try a 3-word
Okay.
domain. All right. So 3 words you could kind of put together and then make something of 3 words. If you use 1 word, most likely it's taken. All right. Two
Yeah.
often, but normally like three words is something that you could potentially work on, right? And another thing is you can sometimes tweak a word
Okay.
that they know, and then make something completely random from it, right? So
Yeah.
for example, smoobu, what the hell does smoobu mean? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yahoo doesn't mean anything. Google doesn't mean anything, right? So so I've like,
Just making it unique, right?
yeah, so what you could do is you can take a word and then twist it a little bit to make it unique to you, and you can have a one word brand, right? So I would say use ChatGPT, do research into other websites that are out there, and then try to maybe come up with something unique, just and then maybe come up with some options. Go back to ChatGPT and say, look, these are the words. Is there anything else? So sometimes you just gotta take a minute to just keep jumping into it, and even ask.
Would you say? Would you say? Sorry. Would you say 3 words are too much, or would you say that it depends on what those words are?
I think it depends on what. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like I think it depends. 4's too much, right? But normally, 2 to 3 words is not too bad, right? So let me just write property. I've got an idea. Marketing agency for real estate. Yeah. So have a look at what other competitors. So Ninja Promo, whatever that is, right? Strawberry, Pearl Comms, real estate agency, Manifesto Design, Pixangle Property Marketing. So look, can you see this one here has 3, Pixangle Property Marketing, right?
Yeah.
Estate agent marketing. So if you look at actual marketing agencies towards your niche, that will give you a better indicator of what some of the people have developed, right? Maybe going to YouTube and maybe
I remember when you sent the voice note, I think it was yesterday or today before that, saying that it needs like to see if you can have it like match whatever I'm selling for. Like for instance, my niche, make sure that the brand name has something to do with the niche itself.
Yeah, it's ideally should have a bit of connection to the niche. But take into consideration, you may pivot into Airbnb. You want to make it a little bit vague as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So
something that can I add to it a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
A couple of things, bro. What you could do is maybe your prompt on ChatGPT can be a little bit more specific. So let's say, for example, what you could do is explain to ChatGPT, like, this is my niche, this is what I'm looking for, and give me 10 brand names that are a bit vague. And try and be a bit more specific and see what comes up. So that's one thing you could do. Another thing that brother Akil actually mentioned in the chat, and there's a good website. I don't know if you use it. So it's called leandomainsearch.com.
Okay.
You could use that. So what you could do is prompt it, and it can fire up some pretty good domain names that are available as well. So sometimes I use that website. In terms of branding and if I'm stuck and I don't know what kind of brand name I need to come up with, that gives me a bit of inspiration as well. So maybe look into that as well, is what I would say. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah. And even to go to ChatGPT and say, look, do you have anything? So if it says you can even say these names are already taken. Is there anything unique you can give me that most likely won't be taken, and it will give you other ideas?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I just add to that? Sorry. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, so Akil, can you put your camera on? Is that possible?
1 second.
We want to see your beautiful face.
I'm not feeling well today, so it's not so beautiful today. Inshallah.
It's all right. Yeah, jump in, Akil. Yeah, go.
Much.
Looking dashing, sir. Looking dashing.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I just want to add to that website, that Lean Domain Search. That's something that I use quite a lot. It's a really good website because it gives you available domain names, because I've been in situations where I'm looking for domains and every time I'm searching on GoDaddy, it's unavailable. So with that leandomainsearch.com, if you go in there, if you put a keyword in there, let's say the brother Hamza is in property. So if you put in their property, you can actually have the ability to search whether you want that property to be at the first or at the last, and it will give you domain names that are available. It also goes beyond that, and it gives you also social links as well, that if it's available for that name as well.
Okay,
but it's a really good website to see whether the domain name is available or not.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. I'll have a look at that stuff a lot.
Got it. Hamza, how are you finding the training so far?
I'm finding it very much better than because I've done a few other I would say courses and stuff, but then what they do is they give you some sort of information and then just leave you, and they'll just say, look, this is it's up to you. This is one of the first ones I've had where so early on, there's a call straight up and saying, look, what are your goals? What do you want to do? It's like as you said, like you're trying to build a community. With a lot of them, it's not really that. It's just like, okay, this is what I want you to do. You want to make money, and then here's my cut. I'm gonna take my cut, and then I'm gonna push it aside, go to the next person.
Hmm. Awesome, bro. Glad you're benefiting. Alhamdulillah. Good stuff. Did the kill just vanish, Usman? The kill just vanished.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
He
Oh,
gave.
yeah, oh, there you are.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
he
He gave
moved.
his wisdom and just went, okay,
He was-
bye.
Cool. Akil, I know we've been going back and forth. How are things coming for you, Akil?
Alhamdulillah, everything's going really good. I'm finding I'm spending a lot more time to developing and building my business, and I think I've gone through majority of the whole of the modules now. And just give me more training so I can start doing outreach.
Yeah, you'll get it very soon, inshallah. Don't worry, I've got something you're gonna love, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Get it.
But there is like one or two things that is out of my control. For example, the verification. I've got one verification, which is the Facebook verification. That's still pending, but everything else is done.
Awesome. Yeah. These things can take a little bit of time. Unfortunately, some things can be out of your control. But they will work, inshallah. There's been things that I need verified, and also, and I'm waiting weeks, right? And then Usman tries the verification, and instantly it's verified on some things. Yeah. So it's fine. It is what it is. But don't worry, inshallah. I think you've already got a VA ready to get started as well with you. I think you've got a business background already, so that really helps. Awesome. Got it.
Would you like to have a look at everything I've done so far?
Yeah, do you know what? Let's jump into your website, and then that I think would be awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, and then I'll share the screen, and then so we can get some good. Let me just jump into it just so everyone else can benefit. Is my screen shared? It's not shared, is it? No, let me reshare the screen.
It's coming on now. It's coming on, bro.
It's coming
Yeah.
on. Yeah, can you see it? Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
All right. So cool. Okay. So this is your website. Okay, awesome. Cool. All right. So it looks really good. It looks really well done. Okay. So what I would say, no, I think it's definitely aligned. It's just the thing that I was gonna say is the blue in your logo is a different blue to the rest of the branding. So if you do make it a little bit more aligned, then it might just be a little bit better if that's possible. If you can change the blue, I think if it's all one color, one blue, and obviously I can see different kind of shades, so it's not going to be exact, but it's like a light blue here, but the rest of the blue is a different type of blue. So maybe what you can do is you can search color code, and then what you do is you upload your logo to the website, and then you click on the blue you want, and it will tell you the code, and you can go in and change all this blue to a different blue, right?
Yeah.
Another thing is just have so this logo is quite close to the top, and there's a lot of space underneath it. So what I would do is this whole area with the text and the logo, maybe go a little bit down, just so that it looks more neater and a little bit more cleaner.
Okay.
Right. So that is the only thing I would say from there. That's all fine. We've got about, okay, this image is pretty pixelated. So if you can see, it's very pixelated. So you're gonna wanna change that up. Obviously just put your team's picture there.
Yeah.
You've got your call booking in position as well, which is awesome. And then you've got your services. Yeah, it's very good, very clean, only a few little bits and bobs. And then other than that, it's a great start. Awesome stuff. Cool.
Awesome.
All right,
Cheers.
got it.
Could you check everything else inside in terms of like the bots and all that? Is that something that you could do, or is that
What we'll do is we'll jump off the call and we'll do that
okay?
in the coming week. We'll jump on a call just because I know I want to give a bit more time. That's gonna take a little bit more time. So is there anyone else that wants any
Just
advice on?
before Qasim Iqbal just mentioned, I think there's a slight error in one of your pages. I think what we do.
It's
Uh,
just a small spelling error. I think it should say turn. Under what we do, I think it says we earn as opposed to we turn. That's all.
Yes. Thank you so much.
That's all.
Awesome. Qasim,
Jazakallah, bro.
how's it going for you, bro?
Not too bad, but I'm nowhere near as far as Brother Akil is, so I don't really have anything to show at the moment. But inshallah, on the next call, I aim to catch up as soon
Awesome.
as.
Are
No
you
issue.
have you picked your niche yet, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
What you focusing on in terms of your niche?
Dental niche, dental.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Awesome. And where are you at the moment? Branding? Where exactly are you
So
at?
I've watched all the videos from module 1 and 2, but I'm gonna go back and start doing the tasks. So I've started filling in the avatar details from ChatGPT, but I need to actually physically go and start doing the tasks, which inshallah I will do tomorrow.
Awesome.
Right.
Sounds
How
good.
are you finding the training so far?
No, the trainings seems quite easy to follow. That's the main thing. In the past, I've had experiences where the training has been really complicated and you sort of fall out of it immediately. But it seems very easy to follow. And I think that's the main thing. Start off, everything seems relatively self-explanatory. So all good, inshallah.
Got it. Awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to give everyone an opportunity. I'm actually going to speak to everyone on this call.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum. So I was about to say I need a sister to come on board and speak next. Who's speaking?
Yeah, this is Barakat, Ojo Barakat. I don't know if you could.
Hello, I think you cut off that you were speaking. Can you speak again? Hello. I think your mic. Are you back?
Assalamu
Hello?
alaikum, sister. I think your mic might not be working. Yeah, I think the mic is not
Oh.
working.
Y-
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
yeah, assalamu alaikum. Yeah, so I was the one that always was Barakat, if you remember Barakat. Yeah, so I think I got stuck at the point of creating my business email, and I tried to tell that about in the WhatsApp group.
Mhm.
Because when I got to create my email, the Google Workspace was finding it hard. I was finding it hard to create the email, and it said maybe I have to confirm my domain, DNS, or stuff like that. And currently, I'm still finding it hard to get it successful. And eventually, when I get to the point of adding the TXT something, I don't know. So I think it was a DNS records or something. So
Yeah.
I copy and paste because I had to go onto ChatGPT to have some little chat, and it helped me a lot. So after that, I tried to use the email address created for me for my business, and unfortunately, it still says I could not receive messages to the email till now. And I tried to hack ChatGPT, say I have to wait up until 48 hours, and it's currently more than 48 hours. And still yet, I tried to open maybe the business account details with Wise as you have instructed in the video, but unfortunately, it's still not. I'm not getting any email messages. So I think I have to ask: Am I doing something wrong? Or I have
Got
to
it.
create a new email or something? I'm confused.
Got it. So firstly, the sister did something very, very good, and I want everyone to hear this. Yeah. Before coming to us, she asked ChatGPT. Okay. So I want to make sure that like sometimes I get a question in the support group. Like if I show you my messages on my phone, it's just I've got 97 unread messages. Look, I don't know if you can see. They're all support questions, right? So literally 97. Yeah. And Alhamdulillah, Osman is back in action. So he's going to be helping out. We've got Zaina, who's doing absolutely amazing. And we're going to add more support to the team as well that are going to be able to help with a lot of these teething issues. But the fact that the sister tried to figure the problem out herself is absolutely amazing. That's exactly what we need, right? So if you do come to us with any support issues or any technical issues, first try to figure it out. Ask ChatGPT, go to YouTube, check with YouTube, check with Google. If then you don't have an answer, then for sure come to us and we're going to help you through it, right? So with the domain, the email issue and utilizing the email, I think from what you've said, I think you've definitely tried to do it in the correct way. You followed the right guidance. You've copied and pasted the right things the way it should have. But it seems like there's something there that may have slipped through, some sort of issue. So what the best thing would be is just, if you haven't done so already, just drop us a message in the group and I will look into that for you. I'll double check that for you in the coming week and we will get that solved, inshallah. So by this time in the next call, that problem would have been solved. Your group name is Barakat, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, got it. Now I know. Yeah. Awesome. So just mention it in the group and inshallah next week, I will look into that for you and we'll get that solved. That's not a problem, inshallah, right? But one other thing I would just want to let everyone know is everyone's going to hit a roadblock, right? At some point, everyone's going to have an issue where there's a problem going on and it's like, oh, how do I stop this, right? And that's what happens is, it's like the balloon again. It pops, right? And people just give up, yeah? Just because they have a problem and issues, a challenge, a lot of people just give up and they're just like, that's why a lot of people are unsuccessful. But the way I see business is this. It's just solving one problem after the other until you get success, right? And the way I sometimes you have really big problems and you just don't know how to figure it out. And it's like chopping, a big trunk of a tree. It's just keep chipping at it, figuring it out until it falls. The tree falls. And as long as you don't give up, the tree will fall, inshallah. And every problem has a solution. I tell that to my kids. I go to them, if there is an issue, that I'm like, every problem has a solution. Let's figure it out. What can we do here? All right, awesome. Who's next? Anybody want to jump in?
Hi. I want to show my website.
Yeah, that's Ruxana, correct?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Before we do that, Anas, can I just jump you on the call once very quickly, if you're still there? I just wanted to get some feedback. How are you finding the training so far?
It was quite fantastic. Jazakallah khairan to you guys, and I really appreciate it. And obviously, I would like to tell you that if I would get to pay for the VIP as soon as possible, I'm happy to go ahead, inshallah, so that I can get everything, because it's really, really like self-paced training and it's fun. It's just I do it at my own convenient time and I love it so much, because when my baby has slept in the middle of the night, I just love to go on there and do, what is the problem again, let me see how I can solve it. So I love that and I really enjoy it and I really appreciate you guys, and I'm hoping to get to the final stage of the training, inshallah. And in fact, I would have loved to pay more if possible, inshallah. But obviously for now, I'm not really like having that financial backup to do as much as possible. But concerning the training, as you have said, we have to pay a certain amount of money. I know, although I'm not sure when exactly we are going to get to the point of paying. So because I know we are going to get to a point where we are going to pay. I'm really ready for that, inshallah. And Jazakallah khairan.
Awesome. Jazakallah. I like the fact that you said you're finding it fun. That's a cool one. Awesome. Got it. So Ruxana, I know you wanted to share your website. Before we do, Ruxana, I'm gonna give another opportunity to someone just very quickly, because I know you're on the last call as well. So I'm gonna give everyone a chance, inshallah. I just want to double check if there's anyone else that wasn't on the previous call. I think it was Kumba had her hand raised. But we'll come back to you, Ruxana. Don't worry at all. Kumba, yes, Kumba, how's it going? I can't hear you. You have to get off mute.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam rahmatullahi wa
Are you hearing
barakatuh.
me now?
Loud and clear, loud and clear. How's it coming along?
Oh,
Your screen's frozen a
hello?
little bit. Yes. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you and see you now. Yes, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam rahmatullah.
How are you all?
Blessed, alhamdulillah, in your presence,
Yeah,
mashallah. Your positive energy, mashallah. I can feel it. I can feel the positive energy.
Yeah, I wish it was as easy as everyone is having, but
Yeah.
I'm struggling with creating my avatar. That's
Ooh.
where I am.
Mhm.
So I really need help in that. I think maybe it's because I'm a slow learner or it's because of my age. I don't know, but I'm finding it a bit difficult to progress.
Got it. No, I appreciate that. That's not a problem at all. So have you selected your niche or not yet?
Yes, I have. It's like hairdressing and learning school.
Interesting. Okay. So what I would suggest first and foremost is
Driving school, I mean.
got it. Okay. So I would choose one or the other, right? To start off with. Either go for the hairdressers or the driving school. You can go for,
Hairdressers.
yeah, got it. Yeah. So let's say we went with the hairdressers and you're servicing the hairdressers. So in terms of creating the avatar, so the simple way to do it is have you set up an account with ChatGPT yet?
Not yet, no.
Got it. Okay. So what I need you to do is set up your account, and then as the instructions in the video is pretty much copy and paste. I want an avatar for this, and it will guide you everything, and it literally you'll be able to do it in seconds. Okay.
So I have to create my account first.
Yeah. So go to ChatGPT, create your account, and then you'll be able to do it very easily. And then you're going to come and say, was it that easy?
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
All right.
If you do have any problems, just message us in the group, and then I'll record a little video and I'll show you exactly how to do it if you need help.
All right. Thank you, Harry.
Yeah.
Just wanted to mention, guys, Assalamu alaikum Kumba. I do apologize on my end. I've been quite swamped in the last let's say couple of weeks. Was traveling, went to Morocco to see my in-laws, and it's just been catching up. So tomorrow, from next week, straight away from Monday, I'll be very, very active in supporting you guys as well as with Arun, and Zainab will be there as well to support you guys. So all these any issues that you guys are having, and if the response is slightly slower, don't worry, it will be much more quicker moving from early next week. So Kumba will deal with your issue pretty quickly, inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's jump back to Ruxana. Ruxana, we're happy to. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity after this. But Ruxana, if you're still there, I can go ahead and jump into your website.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and let me just get that opened, and then how are things coming along for you so far?
Yeah, I'm getting through module 3, almost there, finishing it. So I'm kind of like opening up a business bank account.
Yeah.
So I have a bit of an issue with that, but I think it'd be all right for the corporation tax number to put in this business account application.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. If you just send us a screenshot what you're struggling with,
yeah,
just so I've got some clarity, and then from there, that'll be fine. We can go ahead and get that resolved, right? Got it. Okay, so this is your website, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. So TravelBot is the website. Okay, so what I think you've done very well in creating this, and I know you've got some help as well with the tech side of things. So well done for the effort that you've put in. It's really awesome to see. What I would say is what I feel this is missing is a bit more of a brand, right? So like you've got the colors, you've got everything there, but you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but the kind of color doesn't really flow, throughout the website. So if I go back to blue scaling, right, and I show you blue scaling, you can see it's a little bit more consistent with the images and the color coordination, which gives it much more of a professional feel, right?
Mm.
So what I would say is you've got some colors there. You've got the red, you've got the gold, you've got the blue, and
Yeah.
and I would align everything, and at the same time I would make sure the font is the same, because you can see here this font is different. Maybe I think it's majority pretty consistent actually, but a little bit different there. I think it's just because it says AI. It's not, the font's not too bad, but I would say the coloring needs to change up a little bit. The second thing is I wouldn't use like this background. I would try to use a bit more of a professional background, right? Maybe something a little bit more simple, a little bit more cleaner.
You mean in picture?
Yeah, the picture in the back. Yeah, maybe try something else, because you can see like this one here, I've got a banner, and then I've broken it, so it does look a little bit cleaner, right? And then make sure that the images are aligned to, like, so for example, you could use this image, you could use it here. Do you see in this section? So what I would do is I would search marketing agencies for travel agency, something like that, and just have a look at what other people are doing. Look at how they've built their brand, their messaging, all that sort of stuff, right? So, you know, I would dive into that. So you can see what their websites are like, their colors, their type of images, their fonts that they use, things like that, right? So maybe these two websites are not the right things to look at, but I would say it needs probably a little bit more work in terms of the branding side. So give it another shot, and if we need a bit more help, then we can jump on a call together at some point, and we can work on it together as well, inshallah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, no problem at all. No problem. Okay.
Sorry, can I just ask one quick question?
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, I'm setting up the business bank account.
Yeah.
So I found that, you know, like in your video, you say Wise. Was it Wise?
Yeah.
But I don't know, when I was reading up on it, it says it's not protected. So
Sorry, Hamza, if you can go on mute, bro. Hamza, yeah, let me put him on mute. Sorry, yeah, go on.
yeah, so it said that that bank, online banking, is not protected.
Protected in what way? Sorry.
You know, like they have this I don't know what's called, as the FHS or something. You know, like they can refund your money if you lose money or something. You know, that kind of protection, like what banks have. So I wasn't sure which one to go for, and I was kind of like thinking of Monzo.
Usman's good at banks. Usman, do you want to give a bit of feedback here?
I'm good at banks. Sister, I use Wise pretty much a lot. Like, sort of, we use it quite a lot for our business banking, and we've been using it for pretty much the last 4 years, I would say. And I haven't had any issues with it, so I think it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I mean, you're gonna get like people. Was it you read reviews about it, or what did you?
Chat GPT or something.
Okay, understand. So for me, I would say it's pretty good, right? And it's pretty straightforward, and it's really easy to use. However, if you're not comfortable with Wise, I think Monzo's a pretty good shout as well. What I might do is still open up a Wise account, and I maybe go for a Monzo as well. So at least you've got like a backup in place. Is maybe what I would suggest. Yeah.
So what my further suggestion would be is, the reason why we've guided to get one of the online ones is just the speed, right, of getting it set up is pretty quick and easy. Yeah. So what you can do is you can go ahead and get something like that set up. And if there's, yeah, you're right, maybe the online banks are not the best compared to the street banks. So what I would suggest is, down the line, once the business is making a good income, you can always open up another bank, one of the street ones that you're comfortable with, and then transition from there. But just for speed's sake, you can get it started to start off with.
By the way, I just typed into ChatGPT. So I asked them, is Wise backed by the FCA? And it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so just letting you know that. So they've just tracked some information to me, and yeah, they're backed by the FCA. So I
Alright.
think you're pretty okay with that. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a speed run just to get an update on everyone, how everyone's going. So Abid Khan, how's it going for you, bro? What's the update on your side? How are things coming along?
Assalamu alaikum, Harun.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, at the moment, just going through the modules really. I've not really got to the website at the moment. Coming back onto what we were talking about, the brother and the sister were talking about. Can I have my input in there?
Regarding?
What she was getting confused about.
Yeah, sure. Go on. Sure.
Well, I think it was Hamza was talking about the domain names that you couldn't find, or what I mean, this is what from my knowledge, or what I do, or what ideas that I have. I'll get an idea from, say, for example, if you're going to use ChatGPT, then take that word and then take another word and put it together.
Yeah, that's
that way you
100%,
probably catch the domain name, which is probably available.
Yeah.
Or me, I mean myself, I usually try to think of a name, and then if for example, if I've seen a name or say read a name and I thought, look at that sounds pretty good, and then I've looked at his domains there. And the other lady was saying the Ruxana. She was talking about the corporation tax. The corporation tax is very simple. You'd probably get, if you register a company, you'd get a corporation tax not certificate, but like a letter that gives you the number, and that's probably what the banks use. Wise, I've never used, and the other thing with Wise, I've never really used Wise. It's not protected by what she's saying. Is not protected by the financial service compensation. I think that's what it is. That's what it's not protected by. So in case they ask for a refund or anything like that, or your money protected, I don't know. But I've never really used Wise. I've never really used an online banking. I've always stuck to the high street banks. But you're saying yes, quicker, being faster, yes, like Tide Bank or whatever it is, the Monzo. For example, I was saying to you, Haroon, with my businesses, what I've done, we do use one user Revolut, and we both use Revolut on both of them, because we couldn't get because the business that we were doing from Morocco, they wouldn't let it, the international payments, they won't let international payments, they're doing too much strict Barclays were, so we just stuck to Revolut. So Revolut was good, it's been good to us. But I try to avoid online banking. But you're saying, yeah, for quickness, if you don't have I've had people that have never had issues with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we've never had issues. We've been in the business for like 3 years there with that software. We never had an issue with it.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Some really good points. Jazakallah khair. And yeah, like I said, with the bank, you can do it for speed, and then down the line, you can go for one of the high street.
You can change over.
Yeah, awesome.
You can change over then.
Got it, bro. So yeah, jump up to the next module, inshallah. And
inshallah,
we look forward to seeing what you've got. Got it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because I'm going to speed it up a little bit more, just for quickness of time. I want to try keep these sessions around an hour. Sherifat, how's it going on your side? She just
I'm trying to.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to unmute myself.
Sorry. It's fine. I think
Sorry.
you took your video off, and then but we can hear you. But you've taken something off.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. If you want to put your camera back on, that would be awesome if you're possible.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem. No problem. What I'll do is while you fix that, I'll jump to the next person. Kumba, have we spoke to Kumba yet? Did I speak to Kumba already? We did, yeah. Osman's giving me the nod. Kudra, how's it going for you? I can't hear you on mute.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm just also in the process of watching the modules. This week I should finish module 1. The reason why I have not been able to go further, like I've been been up to speed is because I've been really like caught up with other things. But my plan is actually to finish off module 1 and 2 possibly this week, and looking forward to the journey.
Awesome, bro. Good stuff, man. Happy to have you on board. Sharifat, I think we've got you back in on the
Yeah.
screen.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I've eventually joined this group because I've been following you for it's even nearly 2 years. But thank God I've joined you. My own niche, I'm from Nigeria. So back home, I gathered a lot of people because when I found out that men are dying young these days, and I knew that it's responsible men that are dying because they just felt they failed in achieving their aims in taking care of the family. So into agree. I was married to a medical doctor. He's late, so I managed his clinic. I was doing my own business in building materials. So I went into farming. So I gathered the men and women. I'm sponsoring them on my own. But it got to a stage that I felt I need more capital. So I had to apply for work visa in UK. So over here, I'm still assisting them in getting some things like fertilizer, things from the government. But now, I'm trying to get a huge sum of land so that if 20 people wants to do crop, they will take like 10 acres, different things they want to do. So, and it won't be every time that they will be coming to the farm. If someone is maybe not, maybe busy doing something else, some others will be there. So we will know that the company is for everyone. It won't be, it's for me. Because when somebody late and it's for you, it will spoil. But it's for us. Everyone will be eager to take it up.
So from my understanding is that like you've come into the country, but you're in a position where you're helping a lot of people back home with the famine that's there. A lot of people are dying at a younger age, and mashallah, you're in a position where you're taking lead and really trying to help your community as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Got it. No, and I think that's one of the things about what we're trying to do here is like with the communities that I've built for businesses, one of the motivations to help people make more money is we can build more wells. We've built more wells, we've built mosques, we've built orphanages, we've done a lot of work in the background that has benefited to us. I think especially with stories like yourself or people that have come in and the fact that you're doing so much, inshallah, hopefully we can all really contribute and support you on that as well, inshallah.
Yeah, and I have some youths that I'm coaching about how to get married, how to manage their homes. Because, and I'm even glad that it's we Muslims that are large here, because I observe in my own country that when men marries to another wife, they tend to abandon the first wife and the children. That's when you see in Nigeria, the touts are mostly Muslim names.
Got it.
And it was because they did not have that upbringing with their fathers. Most women are not that strong to handle the children.
Yeah. So what I would suggest is to, inshallah, any ways that we can support, down the line, do let us know, and we will definitely jump into that. I'm gonna have to just move forward as well, just because obviously because of time factor. But do keep us updated in terms of, I would love to, learn more about the situation there and how we can support that, inshallah. So do let us know in the group, and then if there's anything we could do collectively, then for sure we'll be happy to support that, inshallah. Amir, let's jump to you, bro. Amir,
Okay, thank you.
no problem. Amir,
Assalamu.
Amir, how's it going, bro?
Everything is fine. I'm just making sure that I go through the modules. I'm a little slow due to my routine and everything. We'll be picking up hopefully soon by the end of next week, and the next call you'll see the difference.
Okay, which module are you on?
I'm just on module 1.
Awesome. Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in. Mohammed
you.
Ahmed, are you online? He's got a black screen. And Mohammed, yeah.
Yes,
How's it going?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Are you able to put your camera on?
I don't know what's happened. I don't think. Do you want me to log in through my phone?
No, that's fine. How are things coming on your side?
Yeah, I've done the website, but I'm having a bit of a problem updating, the SEO metadata.
Got it. What's the issue that you're having?
Sorry about that. When I'm trying to, it's not giving me the option to update when I'm putting all the information in,
Yeah.
all the social image and the author and the keywords. After that, there's no option underneath that's letting me to update it.
All right. Let me. Okay, cool. All right. So I think that's a tech issue. So just drop me a message and I'll look into that for you, and then I'll send you a Loom just to get that fixed if there's any issues there. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, so just let us know and we'll get that sorted, inshallah. Qasim, we've had an update from you as well, right? Qasim, we've done. Mubin, do you want to jump in?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How's it going, bro?
Alhamdulillah, bro. How are you, man?
Good. What's the update on your side?
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, we've been communicating a little bit. Assalamu alaikum, everybody, by the way.
Wa alaikum salam.
Just literally just taking on a little project at home. Kitchen hasn't been done for a while, so I took that project on like I've spoken to you about it. So far, I'm up to module 2, so I've been through module 1, alhamdulillah. No hurdles at the moment, jumping over and clear. So right now, what my concentration is on now is just basically continuing on from module 2. So I've got to the part where I'm building, the website. I'm going to start building the website. So inshallah, that's my next one. So now that everything's complete, alhamdulillah, next project is on to module 2, on and beyond, inshallah. But I'd just like to add that, obviously your help and all this, like other people have said, there's been a lot of times where I have ventured into things like this where there's been no help, and they've sort of just thrown you in the deep end. I'm not one that sort of stops. I'm not a quitter. But I just think that it's great. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys, for the support that you've been giving. You've always been there. I know you've got all your other things going in the background, but you've always replied to me. But my thing is, at the moment, like I say, it's the 9 to 5 rat race, should I say. So I just believe that I'm a lot better than that. I'm in an environment where it's very fast paced. And a lot of things going on at the moment. But alhamdulillah, I want to stay at home, do things from home. Inshallah, kids are growing now, so more demanding and stuff like that. So inshallah, my next stage is just basically taking off from where I started. As you may know, Haroon, when we spoke, the pace was very fast. Just that this hurdle came over, now alhamdulillah, it's finished. So inshallah, you'll be seeing a lot more information, a lot more modules being completed. So by the next session, inshallah, I should have a website set up. I'm working with a brother that actually is a web designer. So I'm just going to get all the information that I need, compile it together, and hopefully, like you say, nice, simple website with all information. My niche I was looking into before, I was looking into everything. So now, right now, what I'm trying to look into is medical. Pharmaceutical and stuff like that, because I believe a lot of it's a booking system, especially with pharmacies and stuff like that, NHS and stuff like that. It's a big market, now. I want to aim high. So yeah, alhamdulillah, it's going to be medicine definitely, possibly pharmaceutical or NHS, different departments. There's so many different departments, so there's always that one niche, but you can branch out without changing things.
Awesome,
That's
bro.
where I'm at the
Awesome.
moment.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think you just had a few things that were tying you up a little bit. It's good that they're cleared
Yes.
now. So
Yeah.
inshallah, like you said, you want to be at the 9 to 5 rat race, and I can see the
Yeah.
dedication. So that's awesome, man. Let's crush it, inshallah. I did you know, the screen keeps moving, so I'm like, where am I in this list? Got it. Okay. Let's jump into Talit. Talit, how's things coming for you? If you can put your camera on, that'd be awesome. If you could put your mic on, that'd be awesome. How are things coming for yourself?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam rahmatullah.
Yeah, Harun bhai, Assalamu alaikum, and Usman bhai, Assalamu alaikum, and Islam everyone.
Assalamu
Wa
alaikum,
alaikum
brother.
salam.
Assalamu
Welcome.
alaikum.
Mashallah, I saw the progress in the group. A lot of guys are, mashallah, they are going well. Till I'm on the module 2, I just understand. And right now I'm moving towards the website also, right? So, but I have two questions, First of all, that mashallah, some guys are more fast learner and they have a different backgrounds, right? So you guys are making a group 1-to-1. Is it possible that one group you guys can make where everyone can, if they're having a question, the other colleagues are able to answer? I mean, separate group. All the peoples will be there and they can ask the question to someone or someone can guide. I think so. This is my suggestion or opinion. Maybe sometimes some guys are busy and some are fast. So they are able to answer, like in case of selection of something or further process proceeds, who are the guys moving fast. What you think? Is it?
I think it's a fantastic idea, a really good idea. It was something I was thinking as well. The reason why I've put for the moment everyone into individual groups is because we're learning from everyone from an individual perspective, right? Like, what are the problems? What are the issues? Where are people going to get stuck? All those things, so that we're going to be mitigating them and building upon what we already have, right? So at the moment, I'm getting a lot of data and information, so I can optimize to help you as best as possible. That's why I'm really motivated to work with people individually, go and solve their problems individually. Even like right now, I can get a tech team. I can hire them. I can just say to them, go and figure this out for me. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to learn and build on this, right? So at some point, I'm gonna add more of a group element into it, where you guys have the opportunity to connect with each other much more. I do believe we have a community section in our where the training portal is, but because it's quite early days, I don't think it's as active as we need to just as yet. But don't worry, inshallah, you'll see as we grow. I think it's going to be impossible for me to message everyone the way I have.
Yeah, exactly. Means like the group which you are creating individually, that's okay. That should be, yeah. But in case one community, when we are talking each other, if we have any question, maybe you guys are busy, other guys are able to answer, right?
Yeah, no problem. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. And second one question is that when still it's very early because we are learning right now. When will be practically in the ground, like we are trying to contact with the company. Like let's suppose if I talk to some company, they will say, okay, we are willing, but initially you will give us a trial basis. We will see if we are satisfied from the service, then we can proceed. So what you think about that thing? That let's suppose you are going, you are in the market.
Sorry, brother, it's breaking up a little bit, the sound. So I can't hear you that well. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but the sound is kind of breaking up.
Yeah, it was breaking up. From my understanding is when you're going to get client. Did you just no?
Yes.
When you're getting clients, how are we going to position it, right? So so when you get to that section on how to get clients, you're gonna get access to the module that says how to get your first client. All right. And the way I've done it is in a way is there's not going to be any sales friction. All right. So I know a lot of people, especially they're new to business, they may find it difficult or uncomfortable connecting with somebody, trying to sell them something. Yeah. So when we get to that bridge, don't worry, we're going to cross it together, and you'll realize it's done in a way that that is going to be much easier than you may have in your mind, inshallah. So don't worry, I've got you covered.
I just wanted to make one point.
Yes, sir.
This is in regards to what you're saying, the community element. So that's where the actual community will come into play, you know, when you sign up to the community with the learning. So we will start building that community aspect there. So yeah, once we get to a position where we're able to do that, we'll do it, and we'll be a really solid community, inshallah. Yeah.
Right, inshallah. And one last thing that I was just searching the niche. So I was thinking that this maintenance and cleaning companies, there are a lot of companies in the market, you know, especially related to the construction, related to the, like a lot of the queries for the, you know, it's coming. What you'll advise? Is it okay? It's a good niche, okay to go? Like
Are you saying construction company?
No. This cleaning and maintenance
Cleaning.
company.
I think it's I think that sounds very good. Yeah.
Because you know, daily basis you will receive the. Sometimes at my home, I feel that we are some problem. We are trying to contact quickly them, and we are waiting from their response that when they will respond. You know. So what you think? That is.
Yeah. No, I think that's a solid niche. There a lot of them are pretty high ticket in the sense of like, if they're working weekly for somebody doing cleaning jobs, it's a full-time salary, but these people have no idea on how to make money, right? Somebody that wants to do job, then great. Otherwise, they have no idea. So if you can, you know, if your niche is around helping cleaners make more money, then I can definitely say something positive there. 100%.
Even maintenance companies, you know, they are contacting with the real estate, you know, if there is any refurbishment or there is any tickets they are coming. So I think that is, I'm feeling that also the
great. How are you finding the training so far?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, good. Even you know, whatever this initiation, before I also talked to you that this is a good, still a lot of people they don't know about the AI agencies, you know. And of course, this is a right time if we will think, we will learn properly, and hopefully the things could be, you know, this. Of course, it's not like that. It's not like a scam that you will earn money, lot, blah blah blah. But main thing is this: you have to understand, you have to, you know, get the training, and this is a like innovative idea that still a lot of people they don't know about the.
Awesome.
Still, probably after 4 or 5 years, everything will be. This will be common in every store, every even barber shop, probably.
Yeah.
So,
Arun, can I say something?
Who's that?
It's me, Abid.
Yeah. Sure, go ahead.
You know, this brother here was talking about communities and about getting into groups. Trust me, that's not a good idea. And I'll tell you why, because you always get lost in it. The way you've done it there, you structured it that first time round, where you've put the WhatsApp groups and you've got you and maybe 2 other people, you can get close more attention to detail in sense where we going right, where we going wrong. You understand? When you get into this group community, later on in this, maybe, you know, later on, maybe when we've done this, done that, when we want to do that, that's fine. But the problem we will have is that when we're doing it now, we'll just get lost into it.
No, Abid, may I ask you? Means like what my
sorry, Talit. I'm just gonna pause you. Sorry, my battery is about to die. I just need to bring charge. So I just want to say you're both right. Okay.
Yeah. So because I'm part of a group, Harun, I know.
Yeah. So
there's a group. There's 500 messages I'm not even read because they're just bunch of. I mean, half of them are a bunch of jobbos, and I just can't be done with it. And it's like they're just information that's not relevant to me.
Yeah. So I tell you why you're both right. Yeah. Is because number one is when you have the group, you like Talit said, you connect with other people and you help with other people and questions.
Yes.
And then on your side, when it's such a massive group, then you get lost in it, right? So that's right. So what I'm planning to do down the line is make mini groups. So like you and Talit, like maybe like 5-10 people in a group where you actually know each other, right? So that you can connect with each other, you can even meet up, you know, go for chai, help each other. We want to create the family feel, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're both right, and I know it was going to go into a bit of a discussion. So just because of time, I just wanted to mention you're both right. And
All
inshallah,
right.
we will work towards something that is a win-win on both fronts, inshallah, right?
Yeah, Harun bhai, last thing that, because when we will be in the group, when I have an issue, I will raise the question. Otherwise, if
Yeah.
message is coming, I don't bother, because that
Yeah.
is not none of my, it's not pertaining to me. But when I am solving, I am having issue, I will raise the question. Maybe some of the smart guy, he can, or who is the guy knows the better, he can answer. So my
Awesome.
problem will be solved at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Huzaifa, how are things coming for yourself?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Usman and Harun and everyone. First of all, Harun, thank you very much. You had the time this morning to help regarding the domain name and the brand and stuff. I finally managed, I put, I'm currently in lesson 5, I think, when you say launch your website. And I have put my brand as well, and I have registered my .com domain name. But I didn't do anything else apart from just the brand name, and I added a few things on the website. But I just I'm just starting, as you know, we spoke this morning about it. Maybe have a look at it quickly and.
Yeah. So do you want me to look at your website or the brand?
Possible, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Is it the brand you want me to have a look at?
Yes, put the brand and.
Cool. Okay. Let me just jump into that. Huzaifa. Let me see. And have you added the brand onto the website so far? Yeah.
Yes.
And
you can see it because I saved it. But I'm not sure if you can see it actually, because I don't. There is a button saying publish. Is this what makes you see it, or can you see it like that?
It might be good to publish it. No, this here, yeah.
Let me see. I cannot see you now. Actually.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, that's the one.
Got it. Yeah. So really, okay, cool. So you're working on the website, but you're just looking at the logo, correct?
Yes. I only put the logo, and I try to juggle it here and there.
Yeah. So it looks nice. It looks premium, especially if you're into properties. Like you want a premium feel to it, right? Which is really good. I like the fact there's a little bit of a unique icon, all that sort of stuff, right? I like the colors, I like the fonts. It's all definitely moving in the right direction. The only advice I would suggest is the word autopilot, move to the left a little bit and make it a little bit longer, and try that out. So the word property sales is one thing, but and the word autopilot, increase it so that the A is aligned with the P and the S is aligned with the T. Does that make sense?
Understand.
Yeah. So if I go to, like, can you see the profit machine?
Yes.
The logo, the P and the M are together and the T and the E, yeah? So the reason why is it just looks a little bit cleaner. It will look a bit nicer because there's a bit of a gap here and a gap there. So you just want to fill that gap, and I think it generally looks nicer. And then you may want it to see if you need to move it down or up, but kind of like center it around this area. And I think it will be a really nice looking logo.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Got it?
Thank you. Yes.
Awesome, bro. Awesome work, mashallah. Good stuff.
Well
Cool.
done, Huzaifa. Amazing work, mashallah.
Awesome, got it. All right. Dia was next. Dia, how's it going, Dia?
Alaikum. Alhamdulillah, all good. All good.
Alhamdulillah.
It's going good so far.
Good, mashallah. What's the update from last week?
Yeah, so when we spoke, you told me that my website was a bit dark. I didn't see it at the time because that's the color I was going for, but now I made it like white and light blue and stuff like that. I see a major difference and I'm happy with it. So I don't think do I need to send you it, or you can access it, right? The website.
Yeah. So I think you so you updated it from last week's session. I remember that. Yeah. So what we'll do is, just for speed time, just because we did a little review last week, if you need me to double check it, I'll check it offline, inshallah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes, just one thing as well. I already asked you in the group chat about, because I haven't registered the company yet. The only thing that's slowing me down is the address thing, because I don't want to put my personal address.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So I've just skipped that, and I've done basically majority of the modules in that. Was it module 3? And I'm gonna come back to that eventually, inshallah. But yeah, that's the only thing that slowing me down.
I'll just put a point as well, brother. So if you need any advice in terms of like virtual office or forwarding address, I can provide you some links on that. So I use forwarding addresses a lot for companies that are open. So obviously I don't register my own home. So there's quite a few that are pretty good. So I can share that with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Got it. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Got it. Okay. Sharifat, have we spoken to Sharifat yet, or did we do
I
Sharifat?
think we spoke to Sharifat.
Yeah, I believe so.
There's Ajmal. Ajmal.
Yes,
Ajmal.
you've spoken to me.
Yes, but that's fine. So we spoke to Sharifat. We've done
Yes.
Qasim. I believe we done Qasim Iqbal. Sorry, my
Yep.
memory is got it. Ruxana, we've done. Akil, we've done. So we're into Ajmal. Ajmal. We should have done him first because he's got Jummah as well. So
Yeah, you guys are cutting into my Jummah time. No, I still got a few minutes.
Awesome, bro. How things coming along for you?
Good. So I'm more of a newbie here, so I'm just listening in and kind of taking it all in, and it's great to see some of those websites come to fruition. A lot of progress, so it's just getting me a little more excited. But again, I'm in the early stages that I just kind of got involved, so everything is really fresh and new to me, but seems very exciting based on all of the conversations I'm hearing.
Yeah, awesome, bro. Crush it, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Look forward to you moving forward and getting some good progression, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Awesome. Cool. So
there's someone who just has a dot. I'm not sure who that is.
Let's I think Dot, whoever the Dot is. Let me see.
That might be me. I was driving.
Who's me?
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
كيف حالك يا أخي كريم؟ السلام عليكم.
You know what, bro? We've got many Mohammeds in the group. So
I almost spoke earlier when he said Mohammed Ahmed.
It's the most common name in Britain. So what's your surname, bro?
It's also Ahmed. There's another Ahmed.
There's so many Mohammed Ahmed. Even me, mine and Osman's surname is Ahmed. My middle name's Ahmed. Good stuff, bro. How are things coming along for you?
No, Alhamdulillah, it's going well. The website's going really well as well.
Mohammed, just want to confirm, are you the one that your website is Clinic Boost?
Yeah, and also Boostify AI. I changed it from that.
Can you put your camera on, Mohammed? Can you put your camera on?
Yes, I'm in the car. A second, if I can. Okay, so I didn't enable. I'm on my phone, so I didn't enable settings. I might have to exit and then rejoin one second.
I think it's okay, bro. It's
no. Let him put it on.
Yeah?
Let him put it on quickly. What we'll do is let's give you a second. We'll jump on to somebody else. There's only a few of you left, and then it'll give you a second just to get that fixed, inshallah. Yeah.
How many lists are you going through? So I need to go to namaz.
Oh yeah. 3.
Have you got like quite a lot?
3 people. 3 more.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Is that Mohammed still speaking, or was that somebody else? I didn't.
That was me, Abid.
Abid. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's cool. Goda, how are things coming for you? If you
Hi, Harun.
If you can put your camera on, that'd be awesome. Yeah, no, I can hear you. Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah. How's it going for yourself?
Good. Thanks for having me, first of all. So I'm on module 4 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The website is pretty much built. I feel like I just need to polish it a little bit. So if you want to have a quick look, you can. I did have just one quick question regarding like buttons.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of the book a call or whatever, and then obviously you have to link it. And I just wasn't sure, should I link it to, it says call, SMS, email address, go to page, etc. So I just wasn't sure about that.
Got it. Okay, so my understanding, your question is that you're in module 4. So I believe module 4 also gets you to create your calendar. So what you want to do is you want to get your calendar, and then on your website where it says book a call, you want to put that link there. So when somebody presses it, then the calendar option opens up.
Oh, the link from there. Okay, fine. Module 4 is actually building a bot already, which I started. I had some questions before, but then you answered them for me, so that's fine. And
Got
then
it.
just
I'm
one
thinking
more
of
quick one.
module 3. Yeah, I was thinking of module 3. Yeah, carry on.
No worries. Just regarding the bank account. So I do
Mhm.
have a company already open and I have a bank account for that. So I was just wondering, can I just use that rather than opening up a new one?
Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine. There's no issues with that. So you've already got a company registered as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that should be
So I'm
fine. I
just
don't
gonna
see.
make it like an umbrella company. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's not a problem at all. That's fine. That's not a problem. Yeah, good stuff. So I'll double check your website at some point next week.
Yeah.
Just drop me a reminder and I'll double check and get back to you on that front as well. And how are you finding the training so far anyway? How's things coming along for you?
No, it's good. It's just a few bits and pieces that obviously, you run into and then you kind of try to figure them out. You've been very helpful as well, so thank you for that. But it's just like, a learning process as for everyone, I suppose, which is always good to learn new things, new skills. And yeah, I'm just actually really excited to see what the system looks like, for the end users, how it works, how we integrate it. Can it like connect to all of the booking systems, etc., etc. So yeah, just looking forward to seeing how that works.
Awesome. Good stuff. I think you're progressing really fast, which is good to see. So yeah, look forward to crushing it. Awesome stuff. Good
Well
stuff.
done, Goda.
We've
Amazing
got
stuff.
we've got Mohammed Ahmed back in,
Cheers,
but
thank
he's
you.
sideways. It's fine.
Yes, salam alaikum. It's
Walaikum
the
salam.
holder. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah. How's it going for you, bro?
Alhamdulillah, it's going well. So the website is pretty much finished, but because I changed domains, the cache, which is the previous load of the website, is still stuck to the old domain. So I've been having issues with that. I cleared cache everything, but I'll see if I can use the main website. I think it's the Go High Level chat where you can talk about ask for support. So I think I might have to try that, just because I've tried everything with ChatGPT, nothing worked.
Yeah. So any issues, tech issues you have, just let us know as well. Let's look into it as well for you.
Yeah.
And then and we can look into it because you may not be able to get access to that support area. So
Okay.
so if there's anything major that needs to look at, then we'll contact them for you and we'll get any major issues sorted for you. Yeah.
Nice.
How are you finding the training so far?
It's going well. I've got two lessons left of module 4, which is the last bit that we have available.
I think you just cut off.
I
Is it
think
just me?
Mohammed just cut off. Yeah.
No problem. Okay, so we're gonna quick fire. Have we?
Oh, there he is. I think he's back. Mohammed, you back?
Yeah. So sorry, I got another call that came in.
No,
okay.
So
yeah, I was just
if
saying.
you can
how,
hear me,
how-
that's fine. Yeah.
That's fine. We're just saying how are you finding the program so far?
Yeah, so it's going well. Just on the last 2 lessons, your lessons are very clear and easy. The only issue I did have is with the automation side. You were using a sheet, but I couldn't find where that sheet was available, so I just had to kind of follow along with the videos, pause it, and then copy for example, the curly brackets for the automation section.
Got it. Awesome. Any issues you do have, just let us know, and we can
Yep.
double check into that. Good stuff. I think we've got a free quick fire. Faduma, have we spoken? I don't think we've spoken to Faduma yet.
Yeah, Faduma, we haven't spoken.
Faduma, if you can put your camera on, if possible, and at least your mic, just let us know. How are things coming for you?
Assalamu alaikum. I actually can't put on my camera right now, if that's okay.
No problem.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Brothers, Harun, I have finished module 1. I'm actually on the process of starting module 2. And as we are speaking right now, I'm actually trying to get a domain. So I actually found one that's available. I'm doing the real estate niche.
Awesome. Good stuff. Got it. So you're progressing kind of early stages, but you've got your domain set, you've got your brand set. So inshallah, I think this week, coming week, you're going to be progressing pretty quickly.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Awesome. Got it. Okay. We've got Abdullah. Abdullah, how are things coming for you? If you can put your camera on and your mic on, that would be awesome.
Assalamu alaikum, Abdullah, you there?
Nope. Okay. Shadab Mohammed, if you could.
Yeah.
How's it
Hi,
going, brother?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum
Yes,
salam wa
Assalamu
rahmatullah.
alaikum. Yeah, well, just working on my things because due to my last week was very busy, I did not done any work. So at the moment, I'm at module one, how to set up the business like that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I'm going on, and it feels me like very much interesting. But due to the daily routine, I did not get the time to look after it. But surely, I will do my bit. Will make it happen as soon as possible.
Awesome, bro. Inshallah, let's get some progression done.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Any
Have we-
questions you have anywhere where you
Yeah.
need support from us, just let us know, brother, as
No,
well.
it's all my questions is all about the niches because I'm looking into the chat GPT,
Yeah.
still deep diving to get a
Mhm.
best niche out of it. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Share
But
any niche ideas in the group,
yeah,
and then we can
Uh,
overview it as well for you.
yeah, no
okay,
problem.
okay. Thank you.
Got it. Have we spoken to Ajmal? I can see Ajmal. Did they come before? We spoke to Ajmal, or
We spoke to
Oh yeah,
Ajmal.
we spoke to. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
on my
gonna-
way
he's-
to Jummah.
So, yeah. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone for Jummah.
Stop
My bad.
disturbing him, bro.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. All right, Abdullah, you've got Abdullah. You've got one more chance. Abdullah, you there? Abdullah. Nope. Okay, cool. All right. I don't know why he can't hear us. Yes. All right, cool. All right, guys. So I
Do
think
we
we've-
have we done everyone? We've
I
done
have
everyone?
anyone I've missed?
Is there anyone we've missed?
If you anyone at all? I think that's everyone from what I can see.
Yeah.
So what I would say, guys, I think we've had an amazing call. I think Usman, I think these calls are only going to get bigger in the coming weeks, so we're going to have to figure out how we can make sure that everyone is on board and benefiting, and we give as much time as we can. I know some of you we've had to rush it a little bit, and I would have loved to give a bit more time. But one thing I would, as mentioned, I started off the session saying is we are here for a short period of time. Okay, let's really play much bigger. Let's take massive action so that our mindset can grow week in, week out, a month in, month out. Let's really just focus on taking massive action and really building something amazing collectively and individually, inshallah. So if there's one thing is really push on stepping up, push on you having higher goals, push on you achieving much more than you ever have in your life. And one thing that I like to do that I'm going to get everyone to do at some point is every morning, write down your goal. Write down your goal for the business and just write it 10 times. Like, I want to get to 5K a month or 10K a month or whatever it is, right? What is your first milestone? Put it in, because I want everyone's mindset to start really wiring your mindset towards that goal, because that is what is going to push you to take action. Right. So like what I see when somebody comes into the program, like one of the brothers is like, I was really busy, right? Because life is happening. You know, your wife needs you, your kids need you, your job needs you, you're ill, this, that, and the other, right? But the more you start engraving in your mind, this is what I have to achieve, this is what I have to achieve, this is what I have to achieve. And you're reminding yourself 10 times in the morning, and now every prayer time when you're making dua for it as well, then that is what is going to end up coming as your reality in your life. Be it if it takes 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, that is going to happen, right? So let's take some massive action. I'm really proud of everyone here for attending this session. Thank you so much for coming on board. It shows a lot about you. I can see the massive amount of action that's being done. You should all be really proud of yourself. We're building something amazing together. So, let's crush it. Let's have an amazing week. And inshallah, I will catch every one of you in the groups and in the week to come, inshallah. All right, over and out. I'll speak to you very soon on next week, same time, same place, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. To get access to the AI Agency Launch Club for free and see everything inside, click the link in the description.